fairly new. So this has only like been out for 5 days. I didn't have passion in it. I didn't enjoy it. I wanted to quit every day. Is there any left?
A little bit. Did you bring me a truck here or just fucking two to try?
That's the only 2 cans left in Australia.
Man. Lepa, before I really welcome you here, I want to start drinking one of these. What should I start? Because by the end of this, I'm probably going to drink both of them.
Go chocolate.
Go chocolate?
Yeah.
Ooh, I do love strawberry as well.
Oh, don't
See,
say
the thing is, I have Nutella every day, which my
Why?
personal trainer complains that I have Nutella every day. It's not
Swap
good
it.
for me.
Peanut butter.
And if I ever have ice cream, always have strawberry ice cream. So, but I also like chocolate ice cream as well. So there you go. And Lepa is not a sponsor. This is actually her product. You should be a freaking sponsor. I should be charging you for this. And
Wait, you have to give it a light shake
light shake.
because there's chocolate at the bottom. Oh, not too much. It's going to go everywhere.
So it's not like a yogurt when I'm eating Burek.
Nah.
You know, yogurt when you're eating Burek, you gotta really shake it.
Yeah, don't do that. This will actually go everywhere.
Okay, and I'm wearing a white shirt.
Tap it. Okay, now should be good. It's a little trick.
Fuck.
Oh, good.
Okay.
Goodness.
Can I give you my honest opinion?
Yes.
Even if it's shit?
If it's shit, you can tell me it's shit. But I like it.
Well, it's not what you like. It's what people, your customers like. What counts more?
Go.
Holy fuck, this is good.
Oh, fuck. Thank God.
No. Oh my God.
I can't believe. I thought you had tried it before. I couldn't
No,
remember.
this
Okay.
is so good.
Oh, look, there you go. The only complaint I get is it needs to be bigger.
Okay. You gotta try this.
Did you give us some?
Chris ordered some, but that was ages ago. I think Chris drank it all.
Clearly, I haven't seen it.
He ordered like 2 boxes,
Oh my God.
and it came here to NGU. But I'm sure he drank them all. You actually really like it?
Okay. I'll make you a deal. Before you walk out here, I'll buy half of your company and I'll go all in with you. I swear to God. This is really good. This is no joke. This is really good.
Okay.
I'll do the deal with you.
I have no words. I didn't.
This is really good. I'm gonna try the strawberry one now as
Wait,
well.
I need to explain this one a little bit.
Okay, tell me which
Okay.
one.
Strawberry. That's been around for 1 year.
Okay.
So we've perfected that.
Okay.
Texture, flavor.
It's amazing.
Yeah, everything.
And I'm not saying this just to make you feel good. If it's shit, I'll tell you to your face.
I'd rather you be honest because we're still in like early stages where we can fix things.
Oh,
Right?
wow.
But the feedback on this has been so good by lactose intolerant people who can't stand drinking.
So Giselle can have this. She's lactose free.
It's gluten free. It's not lactose free.
It's
but
gluten free.
It's gluten free.
Okay, can you bring Giselle here, please?
I would love to.
And don't turn the camera off. Let it be rolling.
I'm surprised. I'm really surprised because I thought you would say it's not enough flavor or chocolate.
I am actually that serious, not joking.
Oh, I'm happy now.
This is really good. My mind is going 6,000 miles an hour. I was like, how can we get this in every Coles and Woolies because it needs to be there?
I've been trying my best. Really hard.
Not trying hard enough.
You reckon?
Well, it would be there by now, wouldn't it?
No, I've had a few hiccups or problems or
Ah.
challenges.
That-
Price point. That's
That's
the biggest
okay.
challenge.
So how much is one of these
In the shop,
in a shop?
everyone sells them different. So $3.50, $3. Some sell it for $4. Some sell it for $8. It's all different. It depends
Okay.
where you go.
Is she coming? Live on the podcast just for the info.
Give me a hug. Oh, right back at you.
Okay, I need you to sit here and take this and put it on your head. Okay, put it on your head. Come on, take this.
Doing okay.
You're sitting now and not me.
Oh my gosh, what are we firing you?
Yes, you're firing me. Yes, you look better than me anyway.
Of course, he puts me.
I'm not as nervous now sitting across from you.
Oh, good. Yeah, he made you
She
nervous.
looks better than me anyway, doesn't she?
She's beautiful.
Okay, so I just tried this first time. It's amazing.
Okay,
Be
I'm
on
gonna
camera,
try.
by the way.
Okay.
And it's gluten free, so you
Same.
can actually drink it. This, you can try it.
You can have a look at
Gluten-free.
no preservatives, no colours, gluten free, Aussie milk,
try this
Aussie
one.
That
ingredients.
one is strawberry.
We can't do that one just yet.
Oh,
We have to
So I
explain that
need you
one.
to try this and tell me what you think.
okay.
I am in love with it.
Oh, wow. Gluten-free. Is that dairy-free too, Lepa?
No, it's full cream milk.
Oh,
Yeah, Aussie milk.
nice. Delicious.
It's so delicious, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm
it.
surprised.
Why?
Oh, just because I always was nervous that there wasn't enough chocolate.
Oh my God, I
Oh.
love it.
The overpowering, you know, when you drink the other brands and you get that hit, but it's
Yep.
got a lot of different colours and preservatives in there, obviously. This one's very natural, plant-based vegetable gum. So we do use a stabilizer that keeps everything together so it doesn't separate,
Mm-hmm.
but it's a plant-based one that gives you fibre. It doesn't stay in the body. Do you know what I mean?
Is
It just goes
gluten-free
through.
something that you really wanted to do?
No, so the people I work with the manufacturers, they just put they made it gluten-free. I didn't actually go into that. They decided to do that.
Okay.
But it's worked well for me because it doesn't upset a lot of kids' stomachs.
Mm.
And that's where I'm getting a lot of feedback from parents where their kids aren't sick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's becoming the norm.
Yeah. And a lot of parents are looking at ingredients now.
Oh, 100%.
Do you know what I mean? They're actually taking notice, which is so good.
I think just generally we're all looking.
I feel
More.
like that's something that's coming up a lot.
Yep, absolutely.
But
And
obviously,
understanding and appreciation of
Yeah.
what's going into our bodies.
well, you can only do your best because we're always eating something that's not good. You can't be that strict, I think. I mean, he eats Nutella.
Oh, don't get me started.
But I'm not going to be angry because I used to eat Nutella.
You
But
meant to just try this and go. Let's freaking take my job here.
Oh, sorry.
We don't need you. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. No,
Good,
that's
huh?
beautiful. It's beautiful.
Thank you.
Beautiful. All I see on my social feed is this young lady. She just comes up constantly. Bubba's milk, Bubba herself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. It's good to see you.
Thank you. You too.
We'll give it back to him, hey?
Alright. Good,
Thanks.
I'm glad you tried it.
I honestly thought you had tried it before.
No.
Why?
No.
So Chris drank it all.
I have not even seen this in the office. Or maybe I was away. Was that maybe?
Yes. Yeah, you were overseas.
Oh.
That's right. Okay.
Tell me about this product.
This is
Now, we are sounding like a freaking, what do you call those American shows when they are selling products on the shows?
the live stream.
Well, whatever it is, but I'm telling you,
This is a live stream right
I
now.
want to try this as well. Tell me about this.
Okay, this is really, 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 really new.
Am I
This is
supposed to
like
shake it as
A
well?
little bit, but it's not going to make much.
And then tap it?
So this is fairly new. This has only like been out for 5 days.
Okay.
So we've got the flavor right. Everything is the same as the chocolate, gluten-free, no preservatives, no colors, natural plant-based vegetable gum, which is used to keep it all together. The flavor is there, but I feel that it needs to be a bit more creamier, not so light. Does that make sense?
This is 10 out of 10.
Okay, this is what's really annoying me. Everyone yesterday at Westfields, I did a pop-up store for
Yes.
this, like a taste testing to get
Yes.
feedback at Carringdale. Did I say
Yes.
it right?
Yes.
At Westfields. And everyone said what you said, but I don't like it.
See,
It's-
okay.
Is that a bad thing to say?
So, in my business, I always say, I almost don't give a F what I think about certain things when it comes to specifically products that I'm developing. It's what everybody else wants. If I'm developing high-end homes, $5, $10, $20 million homes, you know, and the way I used to do it when I was younger, I would develop what I like, what I think is the best for the market. You know, and now I need everybody else to like it because they're my customers. They need to feel that whatever I'm developing, they can see themselves living in those
Yeah.
homes. And when it comes to this is amazing.
I'm
I
so
actually can't
surprised.
even tell you which one I would take.
I was more nervous at you trying that. I was confident with this one, but I thought, this one's going to be trouble.
If I'm ordering this, I would order this at the same time.
Interesting. Well, I have made, so because when I first sampled all the products, I had someone help me. I had a few people, like friends. I had Chris Sanderlands, which
Yes,
is
yes.
Carl's brother.
Yes.
So he helped me. He actually picked that flavor. And I went with it because he's a strawberry milk lover. I thought
Yes.
100% I'll just go with him because I don't
Yes.
actually drink strawberry milk. I'm a chocolate girl.
Yes.
But yeah, I was just like, it needs to be a bit fixed. So anyway, I trusted him and I basically made 3 pallets worth, which I've got now. And I was going to actually donate it and change the consistency. But now I'm thinking I might not because of just what you said as well.
Okay, so let's go back. Giselle should actually keep her here. Giselle and I are a huge fan. I'm a huge fan of anybody that runs their own business. And because to run your own business, to give it a go, it's hard.
Yep.
It's extremely hard. People say, hey, you know what? I'm going to create my own business so I can, set my own hours. I can have a better life. And I always say, hey, when you signed up to this thing called running your own business, first of all, first 5 to 10 years, you're setting your own hours is called working till you pass the fuck out, working 24 hours a day, and I watch you on social media all the time. You work stupid hours as well. And one thing that I love also, Giselle and we love seeing women in business, because yourself, you have a family, but I also feel like being a female, you do have edge over men. And one, you guys are more responsible. In your case, you raised 2 beautiful kids. And it's, life is not just about you, it's about them as well. You got to make sure they have something to eat. They have a roof above their head. They got clothes to wear. They go to school and whatever they do. And that's really been priority for a lot of females, because men are probably not as responsible as the ladies when it comes to looking everything within the house. And then you created one business, which is Burek on Wheels, which people actually, I was just talking to Giselle again about existing business that you have, Burek on Wheels. That is not just one truck on wheels and people come and buy stuff. You actually do a lot of weddings, christenings. You do full catering for massive events. And if I look back last 12 months, you probably did 100+ events.
Yeah. I don't keep count. I should.
Yeah, well, most people that keep count is normally when they don't have enough. People that
true.
actually have a lot, they don't keep counts because they're freaking busy. And then on top of that, on top of running a business that you are heavily involved with, you think to yourself, you know what? I want to have more responsibilities.
Yeah.
And that is a crazy part of being entrepreneur. And one thing I always say, in my head, difference between business owner and entrepreneur, a lot of business owners, they just choose to run one business, which is still entrepreneur, one business, they do it well, and that's all they do all their life. But with you, no, let me get more responsibilities in my life. Let me do something I haven't done before. Because before this, you've never been in this business.
No. And no one in my family? No one.
And so with you, from having an idea to the point where this product is being sold in different places and I'm drinking it in my office.
Yeah.
What goes through your mind to start something from an idea to me drinking it?
Well, I'm a bit gobsmacked, to be honest. I have no words. I'm proud. That's one thing.
Yes.
And I'm honored that you like it. And not much goes through my mind. I'm literally gobsmacked.
Because that's again typical reaction. What I always say as well, when something comes to my mind, I just go fucking execute it. I find the solution. I find the way to make it happen. Why do you do what you do? Why don't you just have a normal job, 9 to 5, work for somebody else, and not have the stress of business that is ahead of us as a business owners?
I did try that.
How did it go?
I hated it every day.
Yes.
I shouldn't say I hated it. Look, I did what I had to do.
Yes.
And that sounds so bad. But I didn't have passion in it. I didn't enjoy it. I wanted to quit every day.
Yes.
Like literally just was thinking, how do I resign and get out of here?
Yes.
But it wasn't until I lost my father that I woke up. And I say that because that's exactly what happened. I just realized because my dad was a hard worker all his life.
Yes.
And then he retired at 70. And then he lived for 3 years and traveled and did whatever. It was like 3 years. And I just thought, oh my God, am I going to be that person? Or is my husband going to be that person where we stop working at 70 or fucking 80 now, whichever way it's going? And I thought, no, I'm not going to do this to myself.
Well, the difference is when you're running your own business, you just never retire.
True. But I think I just wanted to do something that I was passionate about, I loved. And I love making other people happy.
Yes.
My food tends to make so many people happy. And I
Yes.
love seeing that. So,
Just going back to your father,
Mm.
do you think your dad would live longer if he kept working?
if he kept working, you know what? I've heard this a lot. When people stop working, they tend to go. But I don't want to think like that either. I don't know, because I made him quit.
Oh,
I sent the resignation letter in.
but
Because I wanted him to live his life. I wanted him to have a
Yes.
great life. But I look at it this way as well. If I didn't do that, would he have still gotten sick
yes.
and not been
Yes.
able to do
Reason why I say that, because a lot of people old school, like my dad is 71 years old now,
young?
and 71 is young, and dad has been just a bulldog worker, hardest worker ever, and dad was never really entrepreneurial or business person. Is just a good old school man, hard worker, and retiring him 2 years. One of the things that my brother and I have done, we still keep him busy. We want him to be active. Just like baby, it takes time for that baby to start crawling and walking and running, and when they're finishing that age of their life, I feel like they shouldn't just cut. I think they should gradually get used to that retirement, but still be
agree.
active.
Yeah.
I think being active is good for your body, is good for your mind. And one of the things that I said, that I always say, that being in business, the healthy thing about business, we got no choice but to have our brain work 200% every single day, because we got to think about so many things in business so we can survive and thrive and eat, and our brain is being active. And I think that's also very healthy when it comes to old age as well, not just become a person that is what I would call like a fucking chicken that just
Yeah.
doesn't think, because there's nothing to think about. I can be brainless.
Yeah.
And I love how, and I think I will be one of those people that is working till 95 years old, but you just gotta learn how to work differently and enjoy,
Yeah.
the time in between. Do you have any balance in your life?
Right now, no. I just work. And that's the truth.
Do you love it?
I do. I really love it.
Do you come to the point where you say, fucking, this is hard?
Sometimes.
And what do you do then? Just keep working?
I have a cry and I just keep going. Or I'll just go have a chat to my mum, who will wake me up.
Or you sing?
Oh, I sing.
Yes. And you shouldn't have it on private when you're singing. You actually have a great voice. You should
thank
let
you.
everybody to, But then again, I'm one of those people, like, if I want to sing, I really wouldn't give a fuck if people like it or not. I'm going to sing anyway, motherfuckers. So do you ever hold back from anything that you're doing? Do you hold back? You know how some people, they just like, they want to do something, but they don't do it. There's something's holding them back. So it could be work,
lot.
could be singing, could be whatever the fuck it is.
I find with social media and content, I do question, because I find since I've started Burek on Wheels, every single job, every single sale has come from social media.
Yes.
I don't advertise any other way. I didn't know how.
So what's holding you back to be you?
Sometimes I worry that
Yes.
someone might find it either offensive or
Yes.
they might not like it.
You're always gonna have that.
I know, but
But if you have 20,000 people that like it and 2 fuckways that don't, you
Yeah.
shouldn't let them affect
that's
your
and
thoughts.
I've learned this as well, because I find there's a lot of people that express how happy content makes them smile or brings them back to the memories of their parents or their grandparents or baba or whatever they say to me. And then you get one negative
This is,
comment.
by the way, really good. Sorry. Keep talking.
Okay. Is there any left?
A little bit. Did you bring me a truck here or just fucking 2 to try?
Just that's the only 2 cans left in Australia.
Oh, man. You know what? Cut all this out.
I wish I had more.
Oh, my God. This is awesome.
Thank you. Yeah, no, so like if I get 1 or 2 negative comments, they do affect me,
Yes.
but then I'm learning to just let it go. They used to
Yes.
affect me worse before, like to the point where I'm like, I'm
Yes.
just fucking going to delete my Instagram. But now I don't. I just think, you know what I mean? Everyone's different. Everyone has an opinion. And
You know, there's a block button on Instagram.
okay.
Somebody
I've
pisses
used it
me off,
once or
just
twice.
I
Yeah.
use it about 2,000. I don't like you blocked, and I'm not gonna give you my energy. I'm not even gonna think about you. You blocked.
Yeah.
It will
But-
affect you more.
I think with everyone, like even just doing these pop-up events in person where people come and meet us and talk to us and tell us, like people cry. They come and they start crying. I'm like, are you okay? They're like, it's just amazing what you're doing.
Yes.
A lot of people have lost their parents or their grandparents. And
Yes.
seeing my mum on camera, it reminds them, it just gives them that feeling.
Your mom is not holding back on camera.
No, she's tough. I have to actually edit a lot because of what she says.
So how did you come up with the idea with this name?
Bubba's Choccy Milk.
Yes.
Everything I do, it's the first thing that comes in my head and I go with it. I don't overthink it. And I've had some
Yes.
people say, oh, don't you think you should have picked an easier name for the chocolate milk? I'm like, yeah, probably. But that's the first thing that came into my head.
Yes.
But also, in saying that, when I lost my dad, I didn't take photos or videos with him because he just didn't do those things. I don't know if you
Yes.
can relate, but
Yes.
he's a very Balkan man. Like he's not going to speak on camera or he hates all that stuff.
Yes.
So I never did. So when I lost him, I was like, I don't really have anything to remind myself of him, like pictures.
Yes.
Not many. So now I video my mum every day. I
Yes.
take photos every day. I laugh with her every day.
Especially your kids will like watching that one.
Exactly, yeah. And I always explain this to her and she understands. And then I put her face on my brand.
Yes.
I even got a car at home, which I drive every day, which has got her face on it. So, yeah.
That's awesome. And your mom, she's heavily involved. She traveled with you.
Yeah, all the time. Because it comes back to what you said, keeping them
Yes.
busy.
Yes.
Now, after she lost her husband of 50 years,
Yes.
come to Australia, like that's a
Yes.
big loss. And
Oh.
I was worried for her because she lives with me.
Yes.
I didn't want her go down. I didn't want to see her go downhill.
Yes.
So I
You wanna
thought, you know
keep her
what?
active.
Yeah. So, but she's loving it. She's so happy.
Yes.
And when I see her happy,
Yes.
that's literally that's success right there.
Now, this business specifically is in early stages.
1 year old.
What's the aim with this?
I'm in it for the long haul.
Yes.
So meaning I don't want to make too many cans, stress myself out. I like to go a small, steady pace.
Yes.
But I do find that the demand is there and I'm not
Yes.
keeping up with it.
Okay.
The factory that make these drinks are a smaller manufacturer.
So we need to move it to bigger manufacturer.
That's happening.
Right.
So there's investors involved that are moving it to Victoria and it's going to
Yes.
be massive. And I forget how many cans they can make in an hour. And then that will help because I just got a distributor in Adelaide
Yes.
who's got me into some supermarket chains. Now, I'm
Yes.
going to Adelaide Wednesday,
Yes.
which is in 2 days, to visit all these supermarkets and see where they're going to be. So
Awesome.
things are happening. Melbourne, I've got a distributor in Melbourne, I've got a distributor in Perth. I don't have one in Queensland.
Okay.
So that's an issue. I'm trying to figure that one out.
Well, we definitely will. I'm so excited. And so what keeps you awake at night?
What keeps me awake at night? Nothing.
Well, then every business owner needs to have a bit of what you have, right?
I sing myself to sleep.
Do you stress?
I do sometimes, but I've learned not to because life's too short. And like you said, one life club, right? Like
Yes.
got one life. Why am I going to waste it stressing?
Yes.
Even when it's a problem that I thought with the milks, it's
Yes.
just, what's the point? And I don't stress over money ever.
Yes.
But you ask my husband, it's a different story. He's pulling his hair out.
Yeah, well, it's the same. There's always two people, right? And I always say business is not for everyone, right? And the one that can handle the most pressure, that's the one that wins. And what some people would see as a pressure, oh my God, I'm gonna have a nerve breakdown. To some people, it's just another day in a paradise. And I remember when I was, 25 years old, which is a long time ago now, things that I would be stressing about then, right now would be like, was I really stressing about that? That was really easy. Solutions would take 2 minutes to actually solve for something that I was actually stressing about. And I always say, when you signed up for this thing called, being self-employed and running your own business, you have to learn how to be an expert problem solver. And you can't afford for stress to take over you, because when you are hitting with any problems or any or any challenges or whatever it is, and if you are stressed out, what normally happens, we close up, and the decisions we might have to make might not be the right ones because we are scared of everything. We just made this mistake yesterday, and I'm guarded. But you do need to make a decision that's going to be that's going to be good for the outcome at that specific moment. And stress normally has that contra effect that pushes us against the wall, and you know, the most decisions we're going to be making would be the negative ones. And sometimes, you know what, sometimes you need to double down and go harder with something. But if you are affected already from the previous problem that you have, you're really going to be making a decision with a handbrake on. And how do you fucking, you know, so, you know, being in business, you definitely are put under the pressure to learn a lot and to learn fast. What have you learned about yourself since you started any business
About myself.
that you didn't know before?
I can handle a lot of pressure.
And before, when you didn't have a business, you didn't know that, did you?
No, definitely didn't. But I can handle a lot. Yeah.
And do you thrive on pressure? Or do you cry with pressure?
Before, because catering jobs for me is what I call pressure. This is more fun, the milks. Catering is pressure because you're feeding sometimes 300 people
Yes.
and you need to make sure everything's on point.
Yes.
And I'm OCD because I'm a chef. So
Yes.
food needs to be perfect.
Yes.
So I do stress a lot beforehand, and I just like scream. I'm like, why am I doing this to myself?
Yes.
But you push through,
Yes.
and then, like I said, everyone comes up to you. Oh my God, that was amazing. I love
Yes.
your service, and you get all the great, beautiful words,
Yes.
and it makes it all worth it. And then I just keep doing it because I love the outcome. I just go through the pressure.
So what's the 5-year goal from now?
For which, the milks or Burek?
For you.
Oh, me? I feel like I'm getting old. So I'm starting to try to think, how do I wind back?
You know, you are 3 different ages. Do you know
Okay.
that?
No.
First of all, first age is what you were born, right? Second age is where your health is. Like, you know, you might be 75 years old body-wise because you were alcoholic all your life and you were smoking all your life. So you are not the age that you were born. You might be older, or if you lived a healthy life, you might be younger, right? It all depends how you treated your body and your mind and how much stress you put on yourself. So that's the really second age, how well you treat yourself, where your age is sitting. And actually, if you're wearing this swoop, it tells you your age, your physical age as well, which is scary if you don't look after yourself.
Yeah.
And then there's a third age,
Which one's that?
how you feel.
Okay.
And being a business owner, sometimes I feel like fucking 250 years old, feel like a dinosaur, but sometimes you feel like 30 years old. So everything comes down to how do you feel, and everything goes back to this, how much energy you have. I'm a sucker for positive people. I'm a sucker for energy. And when you have all the energy in the world, then your age is really limitless, right? Because you feel good,
Yep.
you know. So I always say to people that all ages are important. Yeah, I'm aware I'm 46 years old, but, you know, is my body 35 or 105? And how do I feel today? You know, and how do you feel today, and how you, you know, how you treat your body and your mind is so critical. It's more important than your biological age. Full stop. Do you think you will ever slow down?
I hope so, but not yet. I'm having too much fun. I love it.
And
Even though
never
it's
slow down if you're feeling like that, right?
No.
Then you just want to keep going and keep doubling down. How do you manage being mom and being a business owner?
Look, I think I'm lucky in that.
And by the way, I'm always on the side of your son. Every time he's being stupid with the cars and
Marco?
stuff. Yeah, Marco. I was like, yeah, fuck yeah, go Marco.
Don't, please. He's going to start racing and I'm freaking out. So, yeah, no. What was the question?
So how do you manage being a mom
Yeah.
and working?
I think I'm lucky because my kids are older.
Yes.
So, and that doesn't mean that you shouldn't start a business when your kids are younger. I think you just have to find time, and everything always works out. But in this aspect, I'm a little bit luckier on that side where the kids are older, they can look after them. So Marco's just like an adult. He's driving, he's working.
Yes.
He literally cooks for himself. My daughter's a bit different, but I spend a lot of time with them in the evening.
Yes.
I try, but then they're teenagers and they don't really want to.
Yeah,
like,
Mom, you're boring.
yeah, like, they stare at me like, what do you want? I'm like, I just want a hug.
I want to talk.
Yeah.
He's like, Mom, we got nothing in fucking common.
yeah. But yeah, no, I do my best, and I work a lot of weekends. I'm booked all the time. My kids used to work with me,
Yes.
but Marco wasn't a fan. So when he turned about 16, 17, he was like, oh, I want to see my mates. I don't really want to come. I don't want to work with my mum. I'm like, all right, don't worry about it.
And but one thing that people struggle with this thing called balance. Do you believe in balance?
I do. If you have more, if I'm not a structured person.
Ooh.
I have no plan. I started
Right.
everything without a plan.
Yes.
Like I said, everything that comes to my mind, I just do it.
Yes.
If it fucks up,
Yes.
oh well, it's a lesson.
But do you have a life plan?
A life plan.
Yes.
I've never been asked that in my life. What's that?
Well, very critical, right? I have heard, like, for example, my uncle, if you ask him what is one of the things that he regrets, right? And he would say, I regret not spending enough time with my father. That's my uncle, with my granddad. And obviously when he passed away, it was too late, right? With life plan, what I suggest for everyone to have, I got my career, I love business, I love work. And then, you know, part of that life plan, I also want to spend this much time with my kids. I want to spend this much time with my mom or dad. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And on that 5-plan journey, 1 year, 2 years, 5, 10 years, and reason why years are important, unfortunately, how old is your mom?
She's 78.
78. My dad is 71. My mom is 66. The reason why years and our life plan is important, if I tell you that your mom might die next 5 to 10 years, is scary.
Yeah.
But that's the reality. Your mom, or my parents, will not live 200 years old. You know, age 80 to 90 is kind of maximum they're going to live, right? So part of that life plan, which I love what you're doing with your mom, is spending a lot of time with her. Part of the life, and even when you're kids, even when you have kids as well. I always ask somebody, if you know closest person to you is going to die soon, would you spend more time with them?
Yeah, of course.
Or why don't you do that anyway?
I know. You're right. 100%.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So part of that, and also part of the life plan, I say this as well. Lepa, if you know you're going to die in 3 years, would you do more things? It could be in business or could be in life or whatever.
Yeah. I'd probably go sing on the top of the bloody opera house.
And my answer to that is, Lepa, why don't you do that?
Yeah.
Because we don't know when people around us are going to go, and we don't know when we're going to fucking go either. The bullet that's going to kill us has already been fired. And when we're going to go, we don't know. Might be younger age, might be older. And that's why I'm such a believer, you got to have that life plan and not like, you know what, in 5 years I want to do this. Well, there's no such a thing as in 5 years. What about you create a life plan now? With business, I want to be executing all of these ideas, but also in personal life, I want to be, doing all of these things. And with my kids, I want to be doing these things. With my, you know what, if you create a plan and have it a little bit more structured, which is a little bit hard for unstructured person, and most people are unstructured, probably me too, right? Then you start doing things differently. And then, that's how I see things as well, because I have lived a lot in this life. And if I go today, I'll be like, you know what, I lived the life. But only way you can do that is I put that, it's not a really bad pressure, that pressure on myself that I have to execute certain things in my day, every day, so I don't regret if I go tomorrow or if somebody close to me does. And that will go. And the thing is, like, I was just thinking before, like, my dad is 71. He came to Australia, he was 41. I'm 46. 5 years younger than me. He was young, 41 years old, he came.
Wow.
And his best years or strongest years, if I can say that, he spent it in Australia. But now he's 71. It's like, oh, there's that other side of the hill now where you are thinking to yourself, how many more years do I left to go? Now think about being age of our parents and thinking in your head, I don't have 40, 50 years in front. I might have whatever God gives me, which might not be a lot. So that's why I always suggest, like this entire wall is actually a whiteboard. Okay. He's got a special pen on it, so we just scribble.
I've been watching you.
Yeah. A lot of people says, oh my God, he's writing on his wall. I was like, yeah, I can wipe it. But I'm a big fan of, and you can create a life plan with your family. You can say, hey kids, let's just create a plan so we are all more present in moments. Because think about this. How quickly did this year go?
So fast.
And how do you slow down the time?
You can't.
Yes, you can.
Can?
Of course.
How?
Are you present in everything that you do?
I try to be.
But most of the times we're not. We're just rushing like a fucking mad people. We don't know what's Friday, Monday, Wednesday.
Yes.
Just run.
Yeah.
And the way you slow down the time is learn the art of being present. If you're in a bus, be fucking present on that 30 minutes on that bus journey. Maybe look at the freaking through that window and see things you haven't seen before and be impressed by them. Or be, impressed by talking to a stranger, whatever it is. So every day I thrive for how can I be so present in this day that I don't get to the point where I get home and say to myself, where did this day go? No. I fucking know where it went. And that's called the art of being present. Because how many people will say, maybe even you, oh my God, my kids, they were this little yesterday.
Yeah.
Now they're big fuckers. So that time in between, if you don't get yourself, and that doesn't mean you have to sit home 24 hours with your kids, but it's just the art of learning how to be, present as well.
And it's good to hear it. Like you've just knocked some brain cells into my head. It's true what you're saying.
I know it's true because the time just goes and we're only tourists on this planet. When we are hustling, bustling and, and working, it's like what? We're not bulletproof. We're not time proof. We need to be conscious of the time, and like I am fucking 3.5 years or 4 years, less than 4 years now away from being 50. And some people says, 50, you're halfway through life. I was like, what? Am I going to fucking live till 100? What if average person dies at age 72? That means I'm already on other side. So the art of being present and giving it all to this life, it's so critical because life will just go and pass by. Looking back, if you saw a Lepa now, who is 18 years old, just finished high school, that's potentially chasing boys or who knows what, and now you are 28, your age that you are now, looking back on not just business, life and everything else, what would you say to her?
I'd probably say the exact same thing I say to a lot of young girls now that come to see us or see me. And that's just believe in yourself, ignore everyone else.
Ignore the noise.
Yeah, because when you're a young girl, there's a lot of distractions. You've got other girls being bitches.
Yes.
You've got to deal with that shit. And that sometimes takes over your life, or you have a bad breakup and you think it's the end of the world.
Yes.
You need to that's not important.
Find another husband or a girlfriend or whatever, who gives a fuck.
There's so much more to look forward to.
Yes.
But I just tend to tell them. I actually met a girl yesterday who was 15 and I just said to her, just believe in yourself. And she had a lot of drive and enthusiasm. And I said, don't give up on that. You can do whatever you want to do. And that's the whole reason I've got everything pink is I want to encourage young women in anything.
I got a purple car. Actually, it's more pink than purple.
It matches your car because when I first picked up my cans, I
Yes.
brought it to the summit and I put it up against your car and took a photo.
Perfect. It's actually purple, but in sun looks more pink than purple.
No, it matches perfectly.
Well, I wanna see you. I wanna see how can this go and be international. I won't say national. International.
I would love that. I did get a gig over in Dubai. They ordered a pallet because Baba in Dubai means dad. And then I found out yesterday in China it means dad, Baba. Did you know that?
If you get one order in China, you'll fucking go broke.
But they're so...
That order would be 2.4 billion cans.
But no, in Singapore, they're so big on these, anything in a can, like coffee, juices, and everywhere is a vending machine in Singapore. Yes. It's massive. So I'm really trying to get into Singapore, to be honest. But because they have a 12-month shelf life and they're ambient, they can travel. So I think that's the longest shelf life chocolate milk in Australia.
Right.
You've got your up and goes and all that. They've got 6 months, but this is 12 months. He loves it.
You need to try this. And I finished it. If I didn't, I wouldn't force myself to drink anybody's drink.
Well, I don't know if you remember, but when I first spoke to you, you said the exact same thing with my Bureks.
Yes.
And you actually gave me inspiration to put, I've never had Bureks in shops.
Right.
So you put that seed into my
So where's
brain.
my fucking check?
You can get it on this one. This is a lot easier.
Where's my money?
I shouldn't have told him. But honest to God, you did. You inspired me.
That makes me happy.
So thank you.
I always say things we can say to somebody, we don't realize it can have a good or bad impact what we say to people. And if you say something not nice to people as well, and if you discourage them from doing something, can also have an impact on them as well. So I always say it's good to encourage others as well, because there's a lot more to this world than us being alive. There's other things that matter as well. Lepa, it's been a pleasure having you here. Now I wanna have another podcast in about 12 months' time, and I want to see where this is gonna go.
Okay. I'm keen. I'll still be here pushing this brand.
Thank you, Lepa.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Thanks for having me.
Pleasure.